colleague,
advocate,
friend,
nurse,
mentor,
family.
Chris Gordon. Chris was an encourager, sunshine on gloomy down days, and a burst of bubbly energy. Through the ups and downs of my mom's treatment, Chris knew just what to say to keep us going. I will never forget her smile, her encouragement, or the many laughs we had. I have been so blessed by her dedication to her work and to her patients.
My memory of Chris. Right before I started medical school, Chris took me on a doctor's clothes shopping spree. It was something I could never have been able to afford. That experience remains in my memory as the single most influential event that taught me the unfathomable kindness of God and the extravagance of His love for us. She wouldn't let me think about the price of whether something was too much. That is just like our God. She's remained one of my biggest cheerleaders all these years, and I am forever grateful.
Chris was my passionate mentor, full of energy, ideas, humor, and most of all, heart. She was a marvelous friend and teacher. She was always dispensing her wisdom, her knowledge, her laughter, and contagious spirit. She was a legendary friend.
Chris was the one who stepped in when I needed it the most. I have great memories of water skiing, houseboating, and doing laundry at her house during college. I'm pretty sure I spent more time at her house than my own during high school. Thanks for the love and laughter.
Chris was the best boss anyone could ever have. I am a better nurse today because of her mentorship and friendship. I always looked up to her. She had a wonderful sense of humor and was so smart.
Aunt Chris had the ability to listen to someone talk and make them feel like they were the most important person in the world at that moment.
Chris was one of the most thorough nurses I have ever known. It wasn't acceptable to just complete a task. You needed to evaluate, understand, and have a complete plan for each patient. If you didn't know, ask, look it up, figure it out, and wear your hard hat. I think that hat made her heart softer. The pearls I learned from both friend and nurse will always be with me. I have so many memories of Chris, but the one that sums it up best was when my husband and I were hashing through the idea of using in vitro to get our family started. Chris slapped her hand on the table, let out a choice word, and added, "I have a 401k. You should take it. You need to be a mother. It is the best thing in the world." Who does that? Who offers to toss anything and everything to a friend to solve their problem? Chris did. Later, when I told her we were pregnant, she yells, "Ha! I probably scared the eggs out of you. They just needed a kick in the pants."
These are just a sample of the many stories that have come in over the past few weeks. Thank you so much for sharing them with us. These, along with the many memories we have, will forever live in our hearts as we thank God for sharing her with us. We're going to miss you, Mom.